You like the quick passing so far by this Brooklyn Nets team.
Off-balance delivery, Jeff Teague. The teardrop. Teague, one-on-one with LeVert. Screen from Vonleh. Now a switch. Teague sticks it. And a delay of...
Still trying to continue to work to clean up.
Kyrie Irving has 17. The rest of the team has 16. Teague with the push shot off the window. Throws but gets the bucket. He now has 11. Teague, the step-back J is good. Jeff Teague.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
Oh, Jeff Teague. Olay.
Well, that's one of the things.
8 minutes per Terry. 6 points, 7 assists. He's been productive. Foul trouble the issue. Maybe you're worried about picking up a foul. He eases off of Teague.
Teague. Wolves sorely needed that. Teague gets into the paint, able to get it to go.
There you go.
Teague takes contact, gets it to go. Chance for the three. And think about where the Heat would be in this game, Jim, if they hadn't turned it over 21 times. As Teague takes it and makes it. Teague for three. Timberwolves back within one.
Sixers, an excellent start here in the opening minute.
But this was a really good pickup for them. Teague, a solid point guard.
Yeah, he missed a good part of last season. In fact, had a recent win. That was Sunday in their home opener against Miami. Teague finishing with a left hand. Jeff Teague, be the underable flagrant may have come from. Sixers continue to defend really well. Look at Teague. He somehow got it off and in. Jeff Teague, his third bucket. He's got 7. Lost it. Teague suddenly finding himself open, and he made the Sixers pay, and Brett Brown did not like the eye. This hurts Minnesota a lot more than the Sixers because A, they're down 22, and B, the Sixers have Al Horford as Jeff Teague hits the three.
Well, and both teams lost. Forget the score right now. Work on your stuff.
Jeff Teague for...
And Bradley Beal on the floor right now. Troy Brown, the other one. Teague, the runner. 11-point lead. Teague. He was saying it should be an and one. Doesn't get the roll. Jang with the rebound. Teague quickly the other way. And that goes 56-42. Coming off a 46-point game. Teague steps back for three. That's good. Jeff Teague is in double. Okogie. Kick out. Teague left open for three. And he could have just dribbled it like Bertans are in now. And a turnover. Teague just takes it away. 90.
Has hurt Milwaukee this year so far a little bit.
Jeff Teague. First points of the game for Teague. After coming finish to the second quarter, will we have a crazy finish to this game? Timberwolves with the basketball first to start the second half, and Jeff Teague with his second bucket of the game.
What I liked about his game in Washington was that he was facilitating and making other people better.
Well, and how about the fact that Gorgie Jang is your Timberwolves assistant?
0.7 a game.
Spurs back within one after the Bellinelli jumper. And Jeff Teague will drop it down from outside.
Bryn Forbes has been pretty good from outside the arc as well as Teague gets that one to roll in. A couple more paint points from Minnesota. Moved, except Michael Jordan dunked it on Patrick Ewing after he did it.
Jeff Teague.
The NBA ball is very slippery too. It's just, you almost need like some moisture in your hands as Teague does a nice job of changing speeds there.
Missing his 5th straight game with the hamstring issue. And Teague attacking and finishing.
2 more points, better, like because he has done it. getting to the free throw line more often as Teague makes an impossible shot. I mean, like, he got fouled. It looked like he designed a T-shirt that just said next play. You know, because that's the only play that matters. Nice job by Jeff Teague. Bryant and Yuri Hachimura.
Teague, this time he'll take it and make it. The and one.
So it taught you to get vision real quick.
Sure did. How about Teague following his own miss and then able to split between Bryant and Hachimura.
He's crafty.
Team to hurry it up the floor. Teague in the paint, rattles it in.
He can go right at Isaiah Thomas.
By the way, our stat guy extraordinaire, Mike Greenbaum, telling me it happened
With Gerson Rosas down in Rio Grande Valley, too.
Timberwolves turning defense into offense. It's good to see. Shot clock already down to 4. Teague attacking Tyson Chandler. Wow, great stop to get Chandler to go by.
Minnesota really needs Jeff.
Deflection. Jeff Teague's got an open look at the rack. And it's a 12-point game.
Yeah. I mean, more and more as this league morphs. Teague sets his feet for 3. Down it goes. From any defender, he wants to go to the rim and score.
You're exactly right, Bowler. Jazz got beat by Teague on that spin move, and Teague. Donovan blatantly pushes him, which I didn't really see.
Not on that replay.
No.
Jeff Teague.
Teague hits 2.
7.
And a dunk. Good for Dante.
Stay healthy, young man.
Yeah, he gave him his phone number. Oh, you know, you have his phone number. I don't have it.
Yeah,
so it's got to be special. In this arena. Let's see if they can keep it going with a defensive stop here.
Teague got around Dante, and it quiets the crowd down with that bucket 11. Behind the back pass. Teague races to the rim and scores.
So the Jazz switched on.
And go catch one of those games.
Teague out of the corner. I'm game with that. But we got to do it before from trouble. Teague attacks and finishes. It's his first make at the rim tonight. So it's great that he's high on totals, but how about threes made per game? Only James Harden is making more per game than Karl Anthony Towns. That is Jeff Teague. Timberwolves 1 by 2.
Towns is trying to duck in on Kaminsky.
Teague a take and a make.
Wow. It's a pretty good take right there.
Driving. Head fake. Nice.
Oh, Jeff Teague. That's veteran experience right there. Jeff Teague knew he couldn't get.
Big to the corner. 4 seconds. 3. Jeff looking to go. Gets inside and drops it in. There he is.
Jeff Teague. He's been the.
Again, a turnover, and here's Teague. Oh, you go. Jeff Teague killed the Spurs up in Minneapolis as Teague.
That's quite a few points there.
He has done it well for a long time as Teague knocks down the jumper. Jeff Teague.
And Culver on the defensive end. Teague lines up at 3 and cans a 3. And we are tied again. The Timberwolves with a little 8.
So Karl Anthony Towns got a lot of his production in second chance points variety.
Teague
unbelievable.
Able to get to the rack and get it to go.
Shot has not been dropping. His offense has struggled a little bit over the last 5 games as Teague uses the wall from Towns, and it frees up some airspace for him to get off that shot. He drains the 3.
Range shot. You know, we were talking about Sabonis the other night, how he just rammed, just kind of battering rams into you with the basketball.
Playing aggressive defense and not fouling.
Oh, it has to come from the team. It's, you always hear guys say, some juice back into the tank of the offense right now.
Teague, and that'll be an and 1. Tightly contested first half here. Chesapeake Arena. Teague continues to launch from 3. He's now 3 as time expired. Teague, checked by Nader, steps back, and his hot shooting continues.
12 to 16 footer out.
If you could knock it down, it's a good shot. Boy, Teague is now 7 out of 9 from the.
That was a tough shot, too. He took a lot of contact from Okogie.
Teague again on the offensive end, and the Thunder right now just do not have rebounding, becoming a factor here for the Thunder in this third quarter. Well within striking distance, and Teague just cannot miss. Fires it up to Teague. Close out, Teague sidesteps and scores inside. 26 on the night. So the
from the free throw line, Minnesota's just 2 of 3.
Thunder fell behind by 8 as Teague still can't miss. Adams stays with him, step for step, stays down. Teague with a prayer with the left hand. The Thunder played that
34% from beyond the arc this season. Teague will let fly from mid-range, and that's pure. Jeff Teague been around this league a while. 11th year, was an all-star with Atlanta in 2015. Caldwell Pope got back in play. We'll have a technical foul. So that was clearly a game that Minnesota should have won. They only have themselves to blame. And that three is in the bottom of the well by the paint and the rim. He puts it up, hits the bottom. He's in the lane again. Boy, that's good work by Jeff Teague.
Yeah, that's good work by Jeff Teague. Not so good for Minnesota.
Biggest lead of the game for the Lakers, 9 points. Minnesota has not led. Jeff Teague from deep. So he's picking up where he left off the other night. Here they've lost 3 in a row. Currently 7th in the West. Jeff Teague attacks, and it's over. Anthony Davis for 2.
Yeah, well, he noticed Anthony.
The veteran Teague blowing right past the rookie. Can't get the first, but then the Suns were flat-footed, and Teague stays with it. Here's Teague, little runner left of the lane.
Well, right now the Suns have to do a better job.
His home debut, made his NBA debut last week on the road as we began that road trip in Charlotte, as Teague is able to get, missing 9 games total. Missed the last 4. Teague, dribble hesitation, got right around the Suns defenders. And your hands it off to Diop, but tapped away into the hands of Teague. Teague able to get it up and get the roll.
Yeah, I think if the Suns can continue to...
Baines there for the follow slam. Out to Teague as he connects on the 3, as Rubio was a little slow to get it.
Yeah, I think he traveled is what I think happened.
Carried the ball.
Yeah, he sure did.
There you go, Jeff.
Jeff Teague will take the 3. And Jeff's been shooting.
Offensively, they have not been able to really convert, but defensively, they've been giving Minnesota great effort as Teague breaks down the defense and gets the layup there.
Possession, but ultimately, Utah patient gets the 3. Wolves deserved a better fate. Teague goes into double figures.
I think that one of the things for Tibbs was like, he just wanted to be able to find a better pick-and-roll point guard as Teague gets that one to go. And so you just look around the league.
First 3 tonight for Mitchell. Utah with its largest lead. Teague trying to get 3 back, and he does.
Killer mentality.
Teague pulls up for 3. Man, Jeff Teague put him in a 3-point shootout. Wolves can tie it or take the lead into the locker room. Teague able to get around. He uses the rim to block out Rudy Gobert.
Grill. I mean, that was Andrew Wiggins was all over that shot by Jeff Green as Teague knocks down another jumper. Their heartfelt condolences as well. You're a big part of what we all do here, and so
well, I appreciate it.
Oh, Jeff Teague stepped in, a little pick 6.
They're fighting. He's gonna have his second 30-point game
all year, but it's been a problem, particularly over these last 8 games when they've gone 2-6. Jeff Teague again, he's got 32. It matches his season.
I mean, if they have confidence in their game now, they give you the drop step and they nail you with that elbow and forehand, and they pin you.
Here's Teague.
I think Harrell is getting more shots here than he had when he played at Louisville.
Okay.
I mean, this is amazing. They one-on-one them.
This season, 6-6 on the road. They have a 25-point lead here in Minnesota, now 23 after Teague. Across the front, representing Minneapolis and St. Paul. And also one of the better airports in the country.
There you go.
A Delta lost the handle, 4 to shoot.
He checked the clock. Nice.
Lays it in.
He checked the clock and he realized he had George.
Look at his spin around Bell.
He's got to read it.
Teague floats it up and in.
Ever since he came in the league, he could get.
And 3 weeks later, the Timberwolves on the NBA's longest active losing streak. And they end up being the slump.
His defense has been solid. The shot clock is down to 3. Teague in the lane until that. Wow. Nuggets pump their lead back to 10. Some more points for the Nuggets in the paint now. As Teague rattles one in. Jeff Teague. He's been in.
Okay.
Murray starting to flurry. 25. Got 9 in the quarter, but Teague gets 2 back.
Sleeping.
Martin's got 13 points. Now Teague lets it go. So Jeff Teague
seems to be getting into a rhythm with that first unit. Here comes Teague off the screen, drives in deep to lay it home.
That's a pretty nice.
Back in business, reset with 1:18 to go in the third. Teague up into the lane with impunity for the right-hand lane. Teague on the screen, zigzag dribble.
Now that's an impressive shot.
Yes, it is. Teague, the wily vet, off the screen, running right-hander up and in. He's got that mid-range floater game going. Free throws. 291 into the lane. Teague banks it in. There he goes again with. Scal switches out. Remember, he's got 4 fouls. Teague outside, feeling it now. And this is the reason that Ryan Saunders
being able to tell him, you know what, it's going to happen. Every rookie goes through it. Just push through it. You're doing the right thing, and keep doing the right thing.
Now, Jeff Teague could be kind of those players with him.
When he starts games like that, knocking down the 3-ball, everything opens up for him.
I think we said Teague would be looking for his own offense. Driving it.
He was a little off balance when he went up for that one. Did a great job just to be able to go up and gather himself.
Teague feels like.
They leave Teague wide open. Somebody missed an assignment. Buddy's pointing at a teammate. Point whoever you want, but someone's got to be on a guy with the ball. And it looks like Jarrett Culver. Foul, and the basket counts. And a chance to make it a. Teague, and he gets the friendly roll. 82-76. Here's the veteran Teague.
Good defense.
And the basket by Teague, one-time All-Star when he was with the Atlanta Hawks. 95. Works on Bogdanovich, one-on-one to the lane with 1 on the shot clock. 4-point gains. And another big possession for Sacramento.
He's well-liked, well-respected. Minnesota gets the turnover here. Teague throws it down with 2 hands. He's going to help Utah. 2 teams left that have just 1 home loss.
Teague, the take, and the make. Cleveland's not exactly running away with this.
No.
Teague.
Jeff Teague had enough of this. He said, I'm just going to keep it and sprint dribble down the floor. All those years in Milwaukee.
Teague able to attack. Maybe Jeff Teague sensing that this is his. Teague, another bucket. Teague gets it back. The Cavs will gladly give up 2 in that situation. Timberwolves come up with the basketball. Teague draws contact, a chance for an and 1. They got another one on the floor right now. Naz Reid out of the timeout, making his 3rd appearance for the Timberwolves. And the Wolves get the bucket out of Jeff.
Pablo Prigioni, Chris Hine had a nice article about Pablo in the Star Tribune as Jeff Teague knocks that down. Gianluca as well, 32.
Teague gets it back to a 2-point game. First
cheese to somebody, Tom Brady.
Right, exactly.
Jeff Teague to the basket, lays it up, lays it in, and gets fouled, and he has a chance for the 3-point.
Maybe you can change his mind. You know?
Jeff Teague lays it in, points off turnovers here in this first half, 9-2 in favor of the Timberwolves.
Well, the difference we see between this Wolves team and the Wolves team that we've seen this season as Teague gets all the way to the rim for the lay-in is
95 points allowed per 100 possessions. They're holding teams to 41% shooting as Teague hits a leaner. They're holding teams to 20 in Solomon Hill, an all-bench unit for Saunders, Teague, Vonleh, Okogie, Martin, and Bates Diop, and Jeff Teague. I've always liked this game, and I could never understand why people would dog him. I always
have a day when you're back, or is it just a half a day and then you get back and play a game? And a lot of times that's what happens to these teams as Jeff Teague points for them.
Teague dribble penetration. And Teague in double figures.
So it looked like
step back three by Teague is in. Back-to-back threes, and Minnesota has a 6-point lead in the Grizzlies. They've not done since the 2012-2013 season. Grizzlies turn it over, and Teague finishes.
Okogie probes and finishes. Or excuse me, Teague. Still got Josh Okogie on my mind after not getting that block credit. Teague attacking Hazonia. Got a nice screen from Reed to finish. And Terry Stotts now.
This shot it quick. You got to get rid of it. He's so big. Teague drawing the foul here. Oh my goodness.
Chance for a 4-point. Teague finds an extra gear and able to get to the bucket for the finish. And Jeff Teague now.
He has not missed a game in the Rockets uniform.
He's conscious of that too, as he's always very proud of the fact that he plays. Three, I'm just going to keep shooting. I need my rhythm back. Teague to the basket.
There's some really good players from that draft, an underrated draft in 2008.
Jeff Teague able to get shrewd. And first player from New Zealand to ever be taken in the lottery. A little floater here as the Timberwolves retake the lead. We've had might work that in once in a while. Don't want to overuse it, but it is fun when we get suggestions like that. Teague, little floater game for Jeff Teague. And the Timberwolves have
against his old team, the Philadelphia 76ers, last game where he made a big bucket, came back and stole the ball from Raul Neto as Jeff Teague knocks down a big triple.
Although it was the blocked shot by TJ has come in the paint tonight. Teague floater.
Jeff's had a couple of big baskets here.